Welcome back to another awfully produced testing video for ARMA AI behavior. And this time we are looking at cars, especially the op for IFRIT. It should be the same behavior across all APCs. We will do further testing later or in other videos, but this time we are looking on do cars actually care to evade if they are told to do so. For this we have 4 different cars set to slightly different behaviors. They all have a waypoint 10 seconds from mission start. Then they will start moving towards the end goal. The goal is to actually evade the enemy, move away from the enemy and retreat safely towards the next friendly city, which is Charkia. Sorry if I butchered that pronunciation. We have marked them with different flags. They are attached to the car, will stay at the car for easier identification. The blue car is set to vanilla movement. It doesn't have any combat behavior changes. The red one is set to vanilla move point, with the difference that it is set to careless. So basically what careless does, it won't go towards cover. It doesn't care if it's shot at, just closing your eyes and hoping the enemy will go away basically, but it can still move. The green one is set to Lamb's Danger AI Assault Task, or Task Assault, which is back there. It is described as unit rushes to target position with no regard for safety. And then we have the white one, which is set to Lamb's Danger AI Task Retreat, which is for infantry units at least. It has the same description. The difference is they move a lot faster than Task Assault, and they have the panic animation. So hands above their heads, kind of covered and just running away from the enemy, sometimes towards the enemy or getting stuck. We will see how it plays out. And of course we have some enemies around here which are set to invincible as well. Now this is our test scenario. Let's see how it plays out. They have spotted the enemy. They will soon get there. There's the movement order. Once again the blue one starts first, followed by the white one. It's very typical. I've seen this a lot of times happening. And the red and green one lag a little bit behind, almost crash into each other. Well, it's very similar quite often. Blue is always the first, and red and green seem to lag a little bit behind. Sometimes, especially in the early tests, which didn't differentiate in the setting, I'm not sure why it's different outcome, the red one tended to stay behind. And here we can see again that he's going quite slowly. He's not going full speed, I think. Or actually it seems that the distance got bigger. This is the behavior of this scenario is very typical for the other ones I've seen. I've run this test a couple of times now, around 10 times. Blue is always the first to move, red and green are always the last to move. Red is kind of unreliable. Sometimes he just stays right in the middle. Red is the one set to careless. Blue is the one actually set to vanilla. And white and green are average, not much of a difference. I don't think the Lamb's task actually does anything to cars. I didn't read the Lamb's wiki, so don't crucify me for that. I was just testing it because I was testing the other ones already, so it didn't really matter. I think it would be cool if we get some kind of enhanced car and tank movement from Lambs in the future, especially for tanks and APCs staying in the open instead of moving into cities or forests, dense forests, which I find absolutely unimmersive and game breaking. Well, not game breaking, but it's yeah, I don't like it, to put it mildly. Let's hope we see some advancement there. So far my conclusion is vanilla movement with no combat mode set, just normal combat mode, and behavior will do the best. Red, which is set to vanilla move, and careless will do the worst, and the lamp's tasks don't really do anything. Quite average. That's it for this time. See you around.